Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'd like to give you guys some suggestions for Steam's 2017 summer sale. This is something I look forward to every year, and I always end up looking at a ton of games on sale and get a few for myself, so I thought I can help you guys out if you're overwhelmed by the sale or if you just don't know what to get. I came up with around 20 games or so I'll recommend to you guys in this video, and about all of the games are either FPSs, RPGs, or a mixture of both with variety. So without making you guys wait any longer, let's get into it. This first one should be very obvious if you're familiar with my channel, and that is the Fallout franchise. Right now, Fallout 4 is $15 instead of $30, and this is the cheapest the game has ever been. So if you thought about getting Fallout 4, now would definitely be the best time. Also, we got Fallout 3 and New Vegas for the dirt cheap price of $2.50 instead of $10, and if you want to, you could get the Game of the Year edition for either game. That's only $10 instead of $20, so if you want to get any Fallout game, now would be a great time. Sticking to the topic of Bethesda games, The Elder Scrolls got some pretty good sales too. Specifically, I'm talking about Skyrim the Special Edition. Right now, it's $20 instead of $40, and it's also a remaster of the original Skyrim with the DLCs. So it's a very great deal that I personally got. Speaking of the Elder Scrolls, also we got Oblivion and Morrowind, which are both only $7.50 instead of $15, and the deluxe edition of each game is $10 instead of $20. So just like Fallout, the Elder Scrolls has some pretty good sales going on too. Moving into a game that really gives you your bang for your buck, we got the Metro bundle. The bundle comes with Metro 2033 Redux and Metro Last Light Redux, and the cost is only $7.50 instead of $30. And to make this deal sound even more worth it, each game sold separately is normally $20 each off sale. So to get both games for $7.50 is crazy, and you should definitely do it if you're interested. Next up, we have a game that I personally haven't played yet or looked into too much, but I've heard many good things about it, and that is Shadow of Mordor. Like I just said, I haven't played this game, but the sale is really good, and I've heard great things about this RPG. The sale right now is going for $4 instead of $20, so if you want to get this game, now would be a good time. Up next, we have a series that I respect very much, and that is the Doom franchise. Starting off with 2016's Doom, that game is going for $15 instead of $30, and just like Fallout 4, I think that's the cheapest the game has ever been. But now with the juicy part of Doom's sale, and personally one of my favorite ways a game has just been released, we have the Doom 3 BFG edition. For only $5, you could get Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 3 with all the DLCs for all three games. Now, if you understand how great of a game the original Dooms are, you have to get this deal. Plus, the ports for Doom 1 and Doom 2 work perfectly fine, so I personally highly recommend getting the Doom 3 BFG edition. So moving into another game I have yet to play, but I almost know for a fact that it is a quality game, we have Dark Souls 3. For over a year now on Steam, this game is still a full $60 as if it came out yesterday, but thanks to the summer sale, right now it's $24, and a big reason why I recommend this game is because it's a great deal for a AAA game, and getting a deal like this for a full $60 game can be hard to come by. So if you've ever wanted to play Dark Souls 3, now seems like the best time to buy it. Next up, we have another bundle of games, and that is BioShock the Collection. I personally have this collection, and I'd say it's very much worth it. Instead of $60 for BioShock 1 and 2 Remastered with BioShock Infinite and all the DLCs for each game, it's only $15. And like I just said about $60 AAA titles going on sale, this time you get 3 games with all the DLCs for a even cheaper price. I consider the BioShock franchise a modern classic, so you have to get the collection if you're at all interested in the series. Speaking of classics, we also have Half-Life 1 and 2, and I know most people on Steam already have this game, but if you don't, both games are only $1 each opposed to $10. I feel like I had to put these games on the list because a lot of people consider these games to be the best first-person shooters of all time, and they're only $1, so if you want to know why people praise these games so much, it'll only cost you $1 to do it, so why not? And keeping the topic of classic Valve games, we got Left 4 Dead 2. Now, I'm pretty sure 100% of Steam users have this game, not talking literally of course, but if you don't have this game, it's only $2 instead of $20. Only $2 fucking for this game you could get hundreds of hours on. People still play this game actively to this day, and there's a Steam Workshop with thousands upon thousands of mods, so if you somehow don't have Left 4 Dead 2 and you want a first-person zombie shooter, Left 4 Dead 2 will definitely be your best choice. Now, with the last Valve game I'll recommend, and if you haven't guessed it already, no, it's not Portal or Garry's Mod, even though those games have a great sale right now too. We have CSGO. Now, I'm very sure the majority of Steam users have this game, and the only reason why I'm recommending it is because this game never goes on sale. Like, the sale isn't even that good. It's only $10 instead of $15. But again, this fucking game never goes on sale, and I even have a personal friend who's been waiting for this game to go on sale to consider buying it, but now it's finally on sale, so if you somehow don't have the second most played game on Steam, go join the crowd and buy it now. So heading into the final 5 recommendations I have for this summer sale, next up we have the Saints Row franchise. Each game from Saints Row 2, 3, and 4 will be going for $2 to $4 separately, which is a pretty good sale. I've played all of the games and I'd recommend Saints Row 2 the most for like $2.50, which is a great deal. I mean, they're not the most impressive or outstanding games, but they are very fun and worth their price. So if you want an experience similar to GTA or just a crazy open world game, this is a good choice for you. Or if you just want a cheap game you and a buddy could play and, you know, laugh around, again, this is a very good choice. Next up, with another zombie game, we got Zombie Army Trilogy, and the sale for this game is pretty damn good. Normally this trilogy of games, it'll cost you $45, but with this sale, it's only $9. I think this is a really good co-op game you could play with a friend that offers an intense experience. I got around 15 hours of gameplay, but you could squeeze out a little more if you want, but this is a very solid zombie killing experience. Now with the final 3 games I'm gonna recommend, next up we have a nice little game called Depth that I've owned for a long time now. It's an underwater deathmatch between sharks and divers where teamwork can go a long way. It could get very intense and it's really fun to have the option to be a diver or a shark. This game still has an active community and it's very well made. Right now it goes for $5, which is the cheapest it's ever been, opposed to $20. And I really do respect the people who made this game because it's one of the very few early access games that made it out of early access, and they still support and update it. I mean, this is also a very intense and funny game to play with friends, so if you have a few buddies and you're looking for a new game to play together, I highly recommend Depth. It'll cause a lot of funny moments and you guys will scream, and it's just a great game and you gotta go get it. With the last game that I will recommend that I haven't played yet, but I actually want to one day, we have the Mass Effect collection. It's going for about $9 and it comes with Mass Effect 1 and 2. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with Mass Effect 3 or Andromeda, but it's still a very good price for what you get. So if you're interested in a sci-fi RPG, this is the collection for you. Again, like I said, I haven't played it, so I can't say much on the game, but I've heard very good things, and it's still a game I would recommend for its price and for what I've heard. Alright, with the last sale recommendation I have for you guys, I mean, I wouldn't say I saved the best for last, but it does have one of the best deals on this list, and for the final sale I have for you guys, we have The Witcher 3 Game of the Year Edition, and let me tell you guys why this has to be one of the best deals on the list. The regular game is going for $24 on sale, but the Game of the Year Edition is going for $25. That's only $1 for all of the DLC for The Witcher, which is normally $15 on sale or $25 off sale. So when I saw this deal for the DLC, I was literally mind blown of how cheap it is. It's one of those games where you really have to thank Gaben and appreciate the Steam sales. Bless Gaben. Those are all the sales I wanted to recommend to you guys. The summer sale only comes around once a year, so I wanted to give some of my suggestions of the best sales. I also apologize if you were looking for other types of games. I personally play a lot of first-person shooters and RPGs, so those are the types of games I know the best. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, let me know if I convinced you guys to get any of the games on this list. So yeah guys, leave a like if you enjoyed this video or if it was helpful. Comment any of the games you possibly bought on this list, and also subscribe if you're new. Oh, also don't forget to praise Gaben for this blessing he gave us. Alright, peace.